Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is a beautiful, what night is it? Wednesday night? Yeah, that's right. Doing a late night show, because I can, and because I got some funny stuff to share with y'all. It's gonna be real good. All right, to get things started though, we're going to, before we get into like the really funny stuff, we're gonna cover some Game Sleuth drama, because I covered it last time. There's been an update that I think is critical. The Game Sleuth actually showed a little bit of evidence, but I'm not convinced by it. Evidence of what? Well, that he was false flagged by Alex. And to get into that, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my browser. Let's just take a look at this real quick. Okay, here we go. So, for those who are not familiar, the Game Sleuth is a guy who has been covering the Yandere Dev drama. He's also been making a bit of a name for himself by being a bit of a spurg. There's been allegations of him sharing not safe for work content with minors. To be fair, those allegations seem I'm a little bit suspect of those allegations. I'm not sure if they're hold much weight. There's allegations that he's been stealing content, which he's apparently apologized for. And there's been allegations that he's been like false flagging as well, which is ironic here. In addition to all that, he's also, I think he's lying about the whole him being false flagged. Senpai has been covering this. I recommend you check out his videos covering this stuff because they're pretty good. And right here, we have the Game Sleuth's response to the false flagging allegations. And we'll read this off. Senpai wanted evidence, and he links to his channel. He's basically Leafy the sequel, but he never disappears. So it's us. So it disappears on us. So that's nice. Okay. Well, that's a little bit of snark on his part. He's not really particularly good at it, but let's take a look at the evidence that he has presented. Okay, so he shows his channel over his mobile phone, copyright strikes, content removed, and it shows you delete this video. Yandere Dev plays Animal Crossing, and then it says to select the action, and when the strike expires, and it says content removed by Alexander Mehan. Now, the problem I have with this quote unquote evidence is a few things. Firstly, I don't trust this guy. I really don't trust this guy because, give me a second. Hold on a second. Sorry about that, a little bit of technical difficulties. The reason I don't is because, again, this guy had lied about apparently the Yandere Dev being a good guy all along. He got everything wrong, and then he took that back, and he wants everyone to believe it was just a joke, which is just ridiculous to me. That's the first strike. The second strike to me is that this doesn't actually prove that Yandere Dev made this flag. I mean, anyone can create an account and call it Alexander Mahan. We don't really have enough proof of that. And to my knowledge, Yandere Dev never uses his real name on anything he does. He hates it when you bring up his real name, and he gets triggered by it, as we had seen from last time, from the last stream I did. Now, The other thing about this is that he claimed that there were 2 videos that were copy struck, only one that appears here, and that's it. He doesn't show the evidence for the other one. Apparently, he did say challenge Sen if he wanted to see the second one, and then he edited the post to say, "Want to play Halo 2?" So no, I'm not buying this. This seems really dubious. So I think he's bullshitting about the copyright strikes. I think he's doing this for attention, and he's playing the sympathy card like a motherfucker in order to get people to watch his content, which isn't really all that good. In addition to that, he's about the false flagging allegations. Senpai recently released a new video, and let me just play a bit of that. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I might link it in the stream after this one. After I'm done with, I might link in the description after the stream is done. Let me bring that up real quick. Okay.
I want it that way.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Now number 5. I never wanna hear you say, woo!
I want it.
Okay, so this is why I showed you this part of the video. The whole 20 seconds of it. Again, I recommend watching the whole video. He makes some, Senpai makes some good points in this video, and I would highly recommend you go watch it. It says right here, "I'd be happy if you guys just report dumb." Let me read the whole post. "Hatsune keeps spamming videos about me whenever I supposedly slip up, telling everyone I am lying and snarkily typing in the Game Sleuth exposed in his descriptions, even though right now when most of the Andre Dead videos I have made are simply jokes or jabs at Alex. The one he called out 1 month ago was just making fun at how the game is still buggy / choppy in many ways and how the character have the tendency to glitch out a lot. And then he goes on to show the Patsy is just crash clip and say I was lying. I didn't lie here. That was the game hang, blah, blah, blah." I don't really care about the details of this because I just don't know. I can't believe this guy, but I haven't looked into this particular thing either. But let's just get to the bottom. "I have apologized for anything he believes is wrong, but I'm not doing any wrong, so here is the video in question. I'd be happy if you guys just report dumb shit like this from now on." That's him right here telling his fans to go report shit. And if you've noticed earlier in this video, this guy who's a Game Sleuth simp, he says right here, "Blocked and reported them. Just don't give a shit on them anymore. They wanted you and your team's attention and bring you down. Nothing is new about this bringing the greatest down to shambles, and it's miserable to see you all actually doing very best, but letting their BS criticism get to you." Yeah, this is in response to Senpai's video. Amazing. And then, but I'm not done yet. It gets better. Because in the very comments section, I noticed that there was this one guy, this guy right here, Darling Star. He makes this post here, which I'll read off for you, but it's the conversation that follows afterwards that's more interesting. And I make an appearance, so of course it's going to be good. "Apparently apologizing for your actions and growing as a person isn't allowed. Rolling eyes. You must persecute them to the point of your liking. Seriously, you're still going out. You're still going? He apologized and is continuing to mature. Do you personally not like the natural growth of a human being? The drama is almost pointless. Rolling eyes. Just quit while you still the time to do so. ... Let's check out the replies to this. I come in and say, "Why did you delete the comment saying and we will do it again?" And then this guy says, "Because they wanted to. Just my guess. LOL." Darling Star replies, "Why do you care?" I don't know what this word is. "And the comment sounded way too passive-aggressive, so I thought of and stuck with my paragraph. How is threatening to flag someone's..." And I say, "How is someone threatening to flag someone's channel a second time passive-aggressive? Sounds like full-on aggression to me." Scrolling down. "Oh yeah, forgot that you were in my head when I typed that out." Yeah, he's doing like "oh, you can't possibly read my mind, so you can't make a judgment on the words I use" thing. I respond with, "I don't have to be in your head to read what you wrote. Could it have been an empty threat? I don't know, but you still posted it, and by your own admittance, deleted it out of shame." Which, yeah, he made it right here that he did. And continuing here, this guy says, "In my opinion, if they deleted it, they probably don't want it to be talked about. I've had cringy things from years ago that I've deleted since I don't want anyone to talk about them or reply. Just saying, have a great day to both of you. And then the guy responds, exactly, you don't know. You don't know what my intentions were. Oh, and I thought since we're grabbing some quick clout, I thought I could get some attention too. But I guess that only works with people who try to be copies of Leafy. I love this comment, trying to bring peace between two warring sides. For this wholesome comment, I'll stop arguing now. I'll just keep it peace for now. And I'd say to this guy, this other guy here, that he deleted the comment or that he does not want the comment to be talked about, does not take back what he said in the comment. And also he did so minutes before I asked him about it. So this isn't me bringing up cringy things from years ago, as you give in your example. It is especially relevant that he said, and we will do it again. As the statement implies, this was a group effort to flag the video, and that the group he is in plans on flagging more videos in this manner. Makes me wonder how well connected he is with the game sloth, and to what levels the Discord ops going on extend to. Because yeah, we know that there's Discord ops going on based on some screenshots that leaked from Dr. Apus's Discord. And then I respond to Darling Star. So you threatened to flag the video for attention. Perhaps this is not the attention you were expecting, but here we are. And then this post is just him saying, oh, I was in a bad headspace because it's early morning, which, whatever. And this guy here responds to the original comment. I don't see how he's growing as a person. If he tells people to false flag and report someone is mature along with being inconsistent with his comments. And he is 100% on the money, which is why I didn't feel like redressing. I just figured that I just read off his because I'm a bit lazy. So yeah, the Game Sleuth's audience is definitely doing some gay shit involving reporting videos and shit like that. And it's pretty hypocritical that he's playing the victim card after his thing gets taken down. And that leads me to another point. He didn't contest this copyright strike. So let's assume that this is actually Alex, and he has like an alt account somewhere, and we're supposed to believe that without any evidence or proof. If that's the case, then he didn't challenge it. So this looks like if that's so, this looks like a valid copyright strike claim. Like, you can't just rip whatever you want. That's not how things work. So if you get taken down, you get taken down. That's the nature of the game. Everyone uses. It's true that I think that most people on the internet use copyrighted material. I mean, Lord knows I use a lot of copyrighted material just on this very show. But I can't play victim if it gets DMCA'd and it's a valid DMCA. I could challenge it. I can contest it. Maybe there's a fair use argument I can give. But it's not by default my license to go about using other people's content. That's never been how any of this works. So that's my thoughts on the Game Sleuth's little update. I figured I'd go ahead and discuss that because it was relevant. But now onto the good shit. And there is some good shit tonight. Quite normally, I think that someone who goes about and looks over their own Kiwi Farms thread and reads it out and complains about it is coming from a place of insecurity because they're like, you know, they're feeble and they're weak and they try to downplay it. But people keep linking me my thread and they show me screenshots. They show me things from it. And after a while, you get to a point where you're like, these guys have nothing. These guys are shit at what they do. They're not good at anything. I've already discussed in the past about how people have tried to go ahead and smear me with all kinds of dumb allegations, like you know, the whole oh my gosh, look at this fake screenshot. This proves that you are a diddler, that sort of shit. And you can watch my previous videos on that. But after that was discredited and the guy who made those allegations got banned from the thread, I don't know what they have left. But let's take a look. Let's take a look, indeed. And you will have to bear with me as I get that thread open. I'm not going to go over the whole thing. There's just some recent comments that prompted me to go into this direction. So here is the post. And this is by the Kiwi Farms moderator of Weep Wars that made this one. And he says, JMK review of Kiwi Farms, courtesy of our good friend Spectre. Let's click it open. Let's see what the damning evidence is. Let's see this embarrassing thing that I wrote. So this was so for context, this was taken from Quartering server that I was briefly a part of. And it says here, I don't know what that means. I just reposted for a newbie since Yandere Sim is a clusterfuck Jeremy should cover. Which actually that ties into like the Yandere Dev and Game Sleuth stuff, because there's a document being passed around that I'm in the process of going over through several streams, seeing what allegations in there are true, seeing which ones are not true, being a little bit more objective, a little less memey about it. And that's how I found out about it, was through here. I had previously pointed out, which is left out of the screenshot, that Kiwi Farms is not reliable, it's not trustworthy, and we'll get into that. And then he adds, oh, Kiwi Farms, yeah, they're not the best source, but I think their goal of the doc was to gather all sources they could find to one place, which, fair enough. This guy says, it's like any other forum full of butt mads. There's going to be some bullshit on there, but also dig up deep stuff that would never see the light of day and be lost to time otherwise. I respond with, this is incorrect. Kiwi Farms isn't some archival or deep research website with a peanut gallery. It's a website with the goal of seeking out targets under the pretext of engaging lulz, but with the reality of destroying people's credibility as badly as they possibly can. This goes up to and includes the practice of doxing with blatant disregard towards any consequences resulting from this act. By the way, you can go ahead and ask Null about this. He will 100% agree with this statement, because he has numerous times in the past said that nobody's negatively affected by any kind of doxing or any kind of release of a violation of privacy or personal information being sent out there. He stands by that. In fact, he says the only one who's negatively affected by doxing is him himself. Amazing how that works, isn't it? And they suck at digging and actively and avidly spread false information. We'll get into that. Anything you read on there, ask yourself these questions. 1. Is the story these Kiwis are telling even true, and to what extent? 2. What facts from their stories are being omitted due to malice or sloppiness? 3. Why are these Kiwis telling these stories, and what impression do they want me to have? 4. Who benefits from these stories, and what connections do they have to these Kiwis? Also, apparently KF is cool with hackers now to get intel based on that document being shared. Which, by the way, I went over that. Yeah, it was mentioned in the document how there was a Kiwi Farms guy who was hacking into it, and Kiwi Farms was like, yeah, that's cool, we're going to go ahead and use this information. The guy doesn't get banned, he gets no consequences. They're cool with hacking now. That's a crime. Like, I don't get why they don't get shit for that, and I don't get why that guy gets a pass. It makes no sense to me. I thought that they had some standards, like, don't do anything criminal. But apparently, that's not the case. And I add to that, most importantly of all, never ever trust a Kiwi. And that's going to be the main focus of tonight, because I stand by that. Kiwis are scum. They're not trustworthy, they're backstabbers, they're liars. Every single last one of them. And yeah, you can quote me on that. So, what is the reaction to this? What is the damning facts and logic, or the top tier bants that discredit this post or show how cringy it is, or how pathetic I am? Let's go ahead and look into that. And then we have Law Twitter is Dumb saying, number 3, the farms only post shit from what I've seen to laugh at it, and JMK is a nobody and a giant joke, possibly a pedo as well, comma, allegedly. Archives don't lie either. So it's a nothing comment that means absolutely nothing. And the fact that this guy's name is Law Twitter is Dumb, that should tell you he's a dick stan and he's not in it for the lulz. Then we get Anonymous here. LOL, what a crying little bitch. Like he has any credibility at all. Moving on. Well, he is a credible crying little bitch. Does that count? Moving on. I love the pure seed this alleged sister-fisting weirdo is made of. He should be thankful he's irrelevant, or whatever faction he's trying to worm himself into might ridicule/bully him a lot, more than the mean old Kiwis. Aw, yeah, I'm really intimidated by you. By the way, I'm going to go back to this one because it's really funny. This guy likes to go with this line, and I'll explain why in a second. Then we have this guy, and I got to give this guy credit. Kiwis might be scum, but this guy makes a good point. Mr. Spec Ops asking someone to make fun of JMK on his behalf because he's thread banned is tremendous. Yeah, it's pretty fucking pathetic that Spectre, to this day, is so ass blasted he has to chase me to another Discord and screenshot me and have it posted on Kiwi Farms on somebody else's behalf. But the irony with that is that the moderators who decide to thread ban Spectre are giving Spectre a platform by posting for him. So you want to say this guy is full of shit and lied about me and deserves no say in this thread, yet at the same time, you're willing to take what he says and post it there for him. Does that make any sense to any of you? If that makes any sense to any of you, let me know. And then this guy says, they omit information. All right, faggot, come correct us with your super accurate sources and proof. Isn't it your job to get it right in the first place? Why are you asking me to help you with your claims, your research, and your quote-unquote work? This guy says, guess he needs a new faggots card for membership into the asshole club again. And then we have, oh, by the way, Senpai in the chat says, Spectre is a god. Spectre is the top Kiwi of Kiwi farms. I'm just going to say that. Fun fact, JMK got yeeted from the Coring Discord server. LOL. Yeah, a little bit of a celebration of censorship there. We always love deplatforming when it happens to other people. Wait, I thought Kiwi farms was about free speech. I thought they hated deplatforming. Now they're celebrating it? If you think what I say is cringy and laughable and I should be mocked forever, then why not condemn the quartering for getting rid of a source of entertainment? I'm going to get a little bit more into that, but we're going to go to the last comment here, which is, I can hear the whining and seething. Yeah, that was great. Great. Insightful. Yes, you totally got it. Now, let's go back to this part here. JMK got yeeted from Coring's Discord server. How did that happen? Because that's a true statement. This gets my noggin jogging a little bit. Because I spoke to the mod about it. And it leads into an interesting position here. And let me go over the DMs. This guy, this is the moderator who banned me. And before he banned me, he first removed my posting privileges. So I was limited to posting, I couldn't post images, I couldn't post links or whatever. That was the state I was at this point. And to answer Grim in chat, what Kiwi are you burning? I'm burning a lot of them. These guys are getting the soft treatment. I'm just making fun of the stupid shit they say. I got more. Wait, hold your horses. Wait, hold on. It's going to be biblical. So this guy, Critias, says, so this is the guy I DM'd, the moderator for Quartering's Discord. I say, so people were saying I should DM you instead of complaining in general chat. I didn't say anything racist in talking about race. Why am I being penalized when I did nothing wrong? Multiple uses of the R word, retard, attacking other users in chat. R word? Don't act dumb. If you don't read the rules, that's worse. I like specificity. I'm guessing you mean quote-unquote retard. It's there in the rules. Don't give me BS. I have zero time for it. Cite it for me. I have the receipts. That's all you need to know. Leave it be and behave, or I will take further action. So I quote the words a rule forum. And reminder, this is the rules of Quartering, a free speech advocate. His Discord, he set up these rules, or he had his mod set up these rules. Any behaviors deemed excessive, threatening, harassing, or otherwise not in keeping with previous rules, nor keeping with the intent of open dialogue, shall be addressed on a case-by-case basis by the moderator team. Be aware that Discord is taking a hard line on certain words, such as the N-word and the R-word, that is mainly used to denigrate mentally challenged individuals. See rule number 9 below. Continuing this conversation. And then I say, okay, I didn't see this. Yeah, mea culpa, I fucked up. I didn't see that rule. So firstly, the descriptive claims they hear are wrong, because they are. You can say bad gamer words with no problem, because you can. Discord doesn't actually have a rule against this. This is a meme that people spread without any evidence whatsoever. People believe otherwise because they don't know how Discord actually operates. Do you think lecturing me is going to help? That's another rule, for fuck's sake. Oh yeah, can't criticize the mods, guys. Remember, this is a free speech YouTuber that we're dealing with. But if you criticize him, that's crossing the line. It's in DMs. I figured I could speak freely, question mark. Also, would you rather remain wrong about a fact? I'm not wrong, and you need to stop now. Hey, I get you're sensitive and value your time, but you should be able to handle criticism. Literally deliberately wasting my time. It isn't a waste of your time. At the very least, I do come to you in good faith, which I did. Also, in this last message that got never sent, because I was blocked, as you can see by the message below, Also, what's weird to me is I was not punished for this until I started discussing a sensitive topic, and you didn't give an explanation until we took this in DMs. Yeah. So it's a really big question as to why Quartering has a guy like this running his Discord server when he seems to be the SJW censorship type. Or he seems complacent with the SJW censorship and is going to enforce their norms and their policies on their behalf against your free speech. That's right. Quartering doesn't live up to his own principles here. This guy certainly doesn't believe in free speech. But there's a little bit more than just dunking on the Quartering, because, you know, you could be a mentally handicapped midget could be asleep, shitposted the internet, and successfully dunk on the Quartering. That's not anything new. What's really telling here is if we go back, we find this guy here, this guy who's been talking to Spectre, who posted on Spectre's behalf, despite the fact that Spectre himself is thread banned. He says, JMK got yeeted from the Quartering's Discord server. Now, wait a minute. Let's see. What did he say? I have the receipts. This is the mod speaking again. That's all you need to know. Leave it be and behave, or I'll take further action. So, who did this? Who sent him the receipts? I got a little tinfoil theory, but it's not actually tinfoil because this is a reasonable suspicion. Spectre sent this guy the quote-unquote receipts to get me deplatformed for saying bad gamer words because he doesn't believe in free speech either. And evidence backs and statements that he's made in the past seem to back that up. He does not like it when people say mean, politically incorrect words. And he's for deplatforming. So he pulled a mini Monday Matt and got me kicked out of the Discord server because of some petty drama bullshit he has with me. And by the way, it is relevant to point out that this disingenuous fuck hates the Quartering. He hates him worse than I do. I'm willing to put up with the Quartering because I don't think his fans are that bad. I don't like the Quartering's content, and I've always pointed out that the Quartering himself, you can just discredit whatever he says because he did a video where he drank Sargon's cum. But this guy made a thread on Kiwi Farms about Quartering, and he's convincing Quartering's moderators on policy decisions about what to do. Allegedly. So, yeah, and let me show that real quick. I'm not actually going to read his dumb post, but I'll read it off the first paragraph. Jeremy Hambley, known online as either this guy, that guy, and more commonly as the Quartering, is an overweight skeptic YouTuber from Wisconsin whose main claim to fame is that he knows Sargon. His videos can best be described as antisocial personality meets mentally handicapped, with his YouTube videos being so dull and his prose so slow that one can watch them at faster speeds and still understand him completely. His content is lackluster and his opinions mundane, but he claims they're spicy, thus proving white people don't know spicy. Okay, firstly, race baiting. Like, what the fuck is up with that? That's some SJW speak right there. And secondly, this guy goes on and on. This isn't even the whole post. He really hates the Quartering. So why is the Quartering taking screenshots and having them posted on Kiwi Farms, and also trying to get the moderators to kick people out who are actually interested in interacting with the Quartering's community to at least some extent? And he just utterly wants to guy yeeted off the internet. This is really fucking weird. I mean, didn't Spectre say I was guilty of quote-unquote gay ops by taking screenshots from Nick Rekieta's Discord and posting them elsewhere? Can we say a little bit of hypocrisy there? I think so. I really think so. Now, if Spectre wants to show some exculpatory evidence dismissing these claims or whatever, he's free to contact me. He won't because he's a faggot. But until then, let's just move on to some more relevant people. Like this guy right here. This generic reviewer Draco guy. Let's read this post again. The one I told you to keep in mind. I love the pure seed this alleged sister fisting weirdo is made of. Now note how cutesy he makes the statement. The thing is, he fucked it up. Because when you say someone's alleged, somebody else has to have made the claim. That way you deny responsibility from yourself. If nobody made the claim and you just come out with it, well, the allegation is coming from you. So this just makes this guy a liar because no one ever alleged I fisted my sister. Nobody. This guy is just so mad, and he wants it to be so true so desperately because he has nothing against me, and he can't discredit any of my arguments about the Vic case. But what makes this especially ironic is that Vic Mignogna is a credibly accused pedophile. Again, credibly accused, credibly alleged pedophile. And I have proof of that. And let me pull that up. Because this is something that Nick Rekieta will never go over, but I will. And, you know, you could, there's 7 different ways you could argue this, but I'm past the point of giving these guys any kind of leeway. So this is an affidavit by Robin Michelle Blankship McConnell that was submitted by Monica Rial's team. This person wrote this under penalty of perjury and is not someone who Vic Mignogna chose to sue, despite the fact she made statements around the time he was fired that were far more damning than what anyone else at all had to say. So let's zoom in a little bit because I can. I'll go at 200%. And I'm going to read this in full, and I'm going to allow people to make up their own minds. Before me, the undersigned notary public on this day personally appeared Robin Michelle Blankship McConnell, known to me to be the person whose name is endorsed hereto, and who, after being first duly sworn, stated under oath as follows. 1. My name is Robin Michelle Blankship McConnell. I am of sound mind, competent and authorized to make this declaration, the statements of which are within my personal knowledge true and correct. In the spring of 1989, I was a sophomore high school student at Lynchburg Christian Academy in Lynchburg, Virginia. Lynchburg Christian Academy is now known as Liberty Christian Academy. I was cast in the school play of Mousetrap by Agatha Christie, where I was first introduced to Victor Mignogna during our rehearsals. Mignogna was helping with the production of this play and an assistant to the directors. Just to respond to the chat real quick, no, this is not an FOIA. This is a submitted document by Monica Rial and Ron Toye's legal team. And this was made under penalty of perjury by this person. So, continuing. I believe that Mignogna was around 26 years old at the time when I met him. On several occasions, Mignogna would request for me to stay late after rehearsals when all the other students and teachers had left. He took a special interest in me and wanted to rehearse more. He would also play love songs on the piano for me. After the play had wrapped up, Mignogna would frequently stop by my work to see me in 1989. At the time, I worked at Billy Joe's ice cream parlor, which is no longer in business. One day in the summer of 1989, Mignogna approached me in his car when I was riding my bike home from work at Billy Joe's. He asked me to come over to his house because he wanted to show me a Christian worship video he had been working on. I agreed to follow him home. When I arrived at his house, there was another man there. Mignogna and this man got into a heated discussion in the kitchen, and the other man left abruptly. I suspect the fight was about my presence in his house. Shortly after I entered his house and after Mignogna's friend left, Mignogna went into his bedroom and then came out shirtless and only wearing very small and revealing shorts. I felt incredibly uncomfortable and realized that Mignogna did not have a Christian worship video to show me. Mignogna sat on the couch next to me and began putting his arms around me and touching me. He pulled my hair out of my ponytail and started playing with my hair. Mignogna also started licking my ear and stated, "Let's just enjoy each other." I completely froze and could not move as Mignogna continued to make advances that I did not want to occur or consent to. I told him numerous times that I needed to leave and that my mother would be looking for me. After several verbal rejections, I was able to push Mignogna off of me and leave. Mignogna was extremely upset at me and incredibly rude. I left Mignogna's house as soon as I could and rode my bike over to my youth minister's office to tell him what happened. Unfortunately, the youth minister was not in the office, and I left on my bike and went home. After this encounter, I would see Mignogna around town at various sermons and religious functions. I felt scared and incredibly uncomfortable every time I saw him. Mignogna moved to Houston shortly after. This concludes my affidavit testimony. And you can see the signatures here. This is a public document. This was released to the public, and anyone can go find it. In fact, I might just include a link to it. And there's a lot of fun Vic stories you can read that are very similar to this as well. Now, we could go ahead and accept welcome arguments about CSI level analysis and various statements surrounding this stuff and all this Kiwi Farb shit. I don't give a shit about any of that. The thing I care about is the fact that Vic Mignogna is not suing this person. Thai Beard is not charging this woman with perjury, and there does not seem to be any statement from Vic Mignogna himself denying any of this. He's been completely dead silent and quiet about this whole thing. Are we really to believe that Vic Mignogna, who has been proven to do other skeevy things, as my other material shows, didn't do this? Why would she maintain this story so consistently all these years? It doesn't add up. So I'm going to say that based on this evidence, Vic Mignogna is a pedophile because he did this. You heard me. Yeah, go ahead. And by the way, Nick, if you're listening, try to sue me. Okay, but we're not here to rehash old feuds like that. We're here we're here to talk about the Kiwis, because I did not give these people enough focus when I've been doing these streams, and they deserve it. But why are we taking my word and opinions for this when we can go ahead and look at the opinions about Kiwi Farms from a Kiwi Farms member? I have a little audio recording that someone sent to me that I'm going to play. Before I do that, though, I will give you a little bit of context. This is from a fun little server called MockSpot, and and the people speaking are Senpai is Home, Dickard, and Dorn. And Dorn is the one you want to pay most attention to because he's the one that makes the points. So let's listen to that clip real quick.
I really just don't care about Gravity's opinion.
What do you mean? Gravity is a big deal, ain't he? I don't know how this Kiwi tier system works. I just know that I'm gonna presume that Held is one of... Okay, I know I fucked up with saying Spectre was a top Kiwi, but that's because I thought, hey, he hangs out with Nick or whatever, so that must be, like, he's at the top of his game, right? And then I realized he wasn't, and I was like, ah, shit, well, whatever. But I'm gonna presume that Held is, like, a top Kiwi or something. But, like, where's Gravity in these ranks? Like, is he, like, top 2, or, like, you know, like, is he around there?
It's fucking Jinx's girlfriend.
I thought it was boyfriend. What do you mean?
And I said that. No, I said that right.
I'm not gonna consider anything that fucking Dickard is fucking saying as fact right now.
No, I think they're together.
I think he's too drunk of his fucking mind.
Yo, you fucking retard! If you're drunk and wasted, you don't get to use that insult. Are you fucking stupid?
Jinx seems to be.
You're drunk, you're drunk, you're drunk, you're the drunk one, you fucking dolt.
Jinx is a mid-level, it's mid-level Kiwi. She's done quite a bit of a work there. I don't know what's with Gravity, because I think whatever Gravity is saying...
That's what you call faggotry.
It's just a fucking idiot.
Not good shit.
But anyway,
somebody is wasted.
There are levels there in the
call
Kiwi
you out
there,
for
senpai.
doing what they are doing. It's
so,
gay.
What's
You're
there,
gay.
okay, senpai,
Go
is that
suck
there are
nigger
low-level
cocks in
Kiwis
Africa.
like myself who just post there whenever we feel like it, you know? And then there's mid-level Kiwis who actually make posts and whatever. And then there's the high-level Kiwis, you know, who actually make big contributions there, you know?
Yeah.
And they've got like the really high Kiwis who do shit far up ahead, you know? Those are the kind of Kiwis that, you know, do a lot of stuff. And honestly, the high-level Kiwis don't fuck around, you know?
Yeah.
So that's the thing, you know? So it kind of goes in those 4 tiers, you know? And then you've got, like, the 5th tier, who's, like, null-level tier, you know? Those are the guys who would murk your ass if you ever became that much of a lol cow, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, I know where I am in the total poll there.
And that was the thoughts of Kiwi poster named Dorn. So, according to Dorn's account, and well, keep in mind, this is what Dorn says, but he is a Kiwi, so he has a little bit more authority when it comes to the inner workings of Kiwi Farms. There is a certain totem pole that people are on based on how much they can, quote-unquote, contribute, or, you know, as more accurately put, fuck with people. And if you fuck with people a lot, you can go up to level 5. If you don't fuck with people that much, you just like comment every once in a while and shitpost, and then you're just like a token level 1 Kiwi, whatever. So to me, that sounds like it's a cool kids club with a hierarchy with different levels of clout you can gain based on who can you dox, who can you embarrass, what intel you can bring up, all this other shit. But in addition to that, who are any of these people, though? Like, in particular, Gravity doesn't seem to be anyone of importance. Though that won't stop me from making fun of him, and you'll see why. But who's Jinx? Jinx a little bit higher level, and who's Held? Held's even higher level than that. So who are these people? Well, we fortunately can get some insight. Now, before I show you this insight, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be extremely hilarious. Before I show you that, let's give a little bit of context here. Lucky and Sen have a bit of a history together. Yeah, surprising. Sen has a history with a girl over the internet. I know, this is a really big shocker and a revelation for a lot of people. I know. But in any event, let's just go see in Jinx's own words what their little relationship was like. So this is Lucky Jinx on July 4th, 2020. So this is a relatively recent statement, more recent than the DM exchanges I'm going to show you. But let's read. But she has also made similar statements like this in the past. So Jinx says here, kind of regarding a stream that the Crows were doing, going over the DMs that I'm going to go into in a lot more detail. Kind of suspicious how I didn't get an invite to go on, LOL. Scared punk ass little pussies. She led Sen on. Despite the fact it is mentioned in both the bait hole and his own server that I was married, and Michael told him. Plus, anyone who actually reads the DMs would see I had zero interest in him. But I guess when you're hard up for content, context doesn't matter. Okay, alright Jinx, we'll give you that context. Because you wanted me to do this. And the proof of that was when she DM'd me with her now deleted, suspended, I don't know, her account that's no longer in use, where she gave me these very DMs, which is why I have them. So I'm going to read this off, and I just want to have the full context here, which is why I'm going to read this off. So this is Jinx saying, "Hi, if you'd like an amusing read, I can send you the Discord log of DMs between Sen and I over the last few months. The guy relentlessly hit on me and even gave me an anime-style love confession that's absolutely top-tier cringe. Knock yourself out. Here you go. He also mocks his supposed I stand with Vic buddy, Tug, and makes light of how I was the one that revealed Tug's face." Huh. Okay. Oh, yeah, because, doxing bad, even though, she was engaging in doxing. Something doesn't add up here. But regardless, let's go ahead and look at those DMs. And we'll see just how cringy Sen was. Which, I'm not going to lie, Sen, this is really fucking cringy. I'm not going to lie about that. But we're going to get the full story here, because there's an aspect to the story you're not seeing, because I don't think Jinx actually expected me to actually read them. And you will find out why. So, let me just pull up my notes on this, because there's 140 pages here. So we'll start at the very beginning, and we're going to go in chronological order. And this is where she says, "Hi, Moochie Coochie, the Jamie parody account, would like an invite to your Discord. His handle is Glenn, if you want to shoot him an invite." Then Sen gives an invite. "Here you go. Thanks." And then Jinx says, "Thanks." Sen says, "Hey, I don't think we've met. Haha." Jinx says, "I've been on your stream, LOL, live in the chat." Sen says, "Oof. Well, I learned you're in IT today, at least." Jinx says, "Yeah, LOL. Sorry if I came in VC and wrecked your shit." Sen replies, "Don't worry about it. Funny stuff so far." Give me one quick second. Okay. Continuing on. And don't worry, Caesar, I am not reading the entire 140 pages of this document. I'll probably upload this document after the stream so that we can read it yourself and judge for yourself, because I don't want people to just take my word on things. I want people able to look at the evidence and actually think, unlike what the Kiwis want you to do. Oof, well, I learned your IT today, at least. "Yeah, sorry. Yeah, LOL, sorry if I came in VC and wrecked your shit." Don't worry about it. It's funny stuff so far. All right, cool. I know Thanos Boy is in Discord if you don't already know. Isn't it Wackus? I can't pronounce this. Isn't it so and so? Yes, sir. Yeah, I know. LOL. Thanks for reconfirming it. No problem. I know it's reliable because I got that info from Comey and Damien. These two guys are Kiwis, by the way. Keep this in mind. Sen says, oh yeah, Damien's a cool guy. Oh, here's T. Greg running PR for JLM Montello. That's not important, so we're going to skip it. Sen says, hey there. What's up? I'm just curious. What's the thing that started giving you those very out-of-the-ordinary views on Tug and Flash? I say out of the ordinary because it's true that most I Stand With Vic seems to look past any shady behavior they ever present. Flash more so. For one, experience. I'm probably at least 10 years older than your typical I Stand With Vic person. I've practically grown up on the internet as it's evolved into what it's become today, so it sort of gives me the perspective of not to just fully accept things at face value. 2, I hate hypocrisy, and Tug and Yellow Flash coming from Comicsgate to now I Stand With Vic just seems like the types to follow the flies to shit in pursuit of clout, relevancy, and most of all money. They say one thing and then move and do another as long as it falls in with their SJW's bad philosophy. Then we have shit like this, and then she shows Tug with the mailbox shit, which that was actually pretty funny, not gonna lie. My family's home. Well, it's just a tag. Time to live stream. Like, come on. The ink ain't even dried on that report, and he's already back on his soapbox. I guess I'm just weird. I do know. Nah, just rare to find someone like you around. It's usually just the same types of yes people. It's because most of them are young, exceptional, or naive. Maybe even all three. By the way, just so you know, it's Kiwi lingo to not use the term retard and instead say exceptional. FYI. And also FYI, that joke originally came from Red Letter Media. Thought I'd throw that out there. Maybe even all three. They're easily wound up and don't analyze the facts. I guess you caught my TED Talk on I Stand With Vic YouTuber the other night, LOL. I've been noticing some of the things you've said around, yes. Well, anyway, I'll be sure to keep you in the know with rumblings I find. If you care, Ren has been bragging she's got pics of Tug's wife and posted a couple. Then she links an archive to that, but that's not important. Then she goes on to like share a post about Tug, but this isn't really important. So I'm just going to skip it. In fact, she even goes over it, so I'm just going to read over this. Yeah, I posted that on the debate server, LOL. A lot of Kiwis not liking Tug and smelling bullshit. You know when Kiwis smell bullshit, they find the source. I've been having some conversations about it. So anyway, I just thought, I just brought this point up to gravity. Now that Tug has been doxxed, is he still going to Bubba Fest? Is he gonna leave his poor wife and children alone and defenseless while he's on vacation? Because I still maintain my stance, it's a fucking vacation. Or is he going to have them stay with the other family and leave their house instead, open to attack? Or another option, is he going to beg for more money to take them all with him so they will be safe? And if he doesn't go, well then, what of the money? The way the mailbox is situated, there's a green metallic pole right next, and this is CSI level analysis that I don't like. Guys, just we know Tug lied about it because Renfamous can't teleport from one part of the country to the other. Like going through the duct tape on the mailbox to show that nobody could have knocked it over or some dumb shit. Like come on, like it's still in fact, it's even still possible somebody, just not an SJW looking for revenge, knocked it over. Like, this is just autism. And then Sen says, gosh, I thought I was the only one who thought this way. Good to know I'm not. It's just, you gotta bite your tongue if you're an I Stand With Vic YouTuber. There's quite a few of us on Debate Hole like this. Because if you question it, well, then you become a problem. Yeah, I get it. Got my noggin jogging if I should throw my hat into the YouTube ring. Oh, that's classy. Like, the woman who doesn't care about clout and whatever is considering becoming a YouTuber. Yeah, I totally believe that you're not trying to gain influence and respect. Okay. And the big four might be inclined to distance themselves from you. Not inclined you anyone. I don't understand the sentence. Shit focuses only on them. Suddenly you just become a hater to the general public. But, the public doesn't get that privilege info. They will all be blinded and not know what goes on behind the scenes. Heh. Yeah, it's an overglorified popularity contest. No one wants actual facts. Look at how Blaine20 was with me last night, saying I was dishonorable for questioning Tug. Pretty much everyone in a nutshell. God, it's disgusting how profitable it is to feed from people's emotions. Keyword is profit. Oh yeah, Blaine didn't like that I said his super chats were probably sending all 5 of Nick's kids through college. LOL. I mean, that's not an illogical presumption to make. Ha. I hate that people claim to go with the logical or feelings narrative, but can't actually handle it when you question a liked figure. They find it so hard to believe someone supposedly on the same side can be disingenuous. Lucky? Sup? Was messing around playing something, LOL. Stick around with me. It's nice having someone that questions things the way I would. Dude, I've got no intentions of going anywhere. I stand by what I say 100%, and you can screen cap share whatever you want with anything I say because I'll stand by it. That's definitely refreshing. It's because I don't care what random internet people think of me. I'm not here for clout or anything like that. I'm here to be entertained and entertain others. To ask questions people might not think to ask or are too afraid to ask. To call people out on their bullshit because no one else will. Yeah, girl, you go ahead. You speak truth to power. And then she goes on. Real talk. This post is me. I go to the Kiwis to properly dox Tug. That's kind of a not odd statement. Didn't she just say she didn't care what other people thought of her? Like, I just read that, and now she's bragging about how she has influence over other people? Now my noggin's a little bit jogging. And we're just going to go over that because it's relevant, and it doesn't contain any personal information, so I'll redact or whatever. Looks like Tug is watching people doubt him, so he's posted his police report. It's been redacted, of course, but the county symbol in the top left corner looks like it's a match for Davidson County in the state Yellow Flash said Tug resides in, which is Tennessee. Any Kiwis want to do the official docs? So right here, she's getting other Kiwis to dig for her and to go ahead and docs for her because she can't dig and she's not a good Kiwi Farms member. Okay, and that's the picture there. I wanted them to show their true chaotic neutral side and stop holding back. Now we can really say shit is out there. Sen says, I'm prepping. Oh? Let's just say Ishra will definitely like it. Extreme sarcasm. Okay, hang on. Let me just check my notes real quick because, again, I could read this all night. I know you don't want me to read it all night. So let me find the relevant pages. Okay. We're going to skip down to page 6, I think. Where's it? Page 5. That's not important. Okay, so page 6. Okay, so this is some drama between her and some other random Discord chick because, you know, catty bitches be crazy. And here she explains what's going on with that screenshot, which I'll just put on screen real quick, and then we can just go back. And, uh-oh, I lost my place, but that's okay. She has a very strong femcel hate boner for me. Funny that she thought the farms of all places would do her work for her. The best part is everyone thought I was livid when I was actually just annoyed. She can cry and bitch all she wants, but I'm the one with a family, kids, and well-paying job. Well, she's just a child. Seemed to have sparked someone's interest today. In regards to you, they'd like to know if anything is going on between us. Did not know we gave off that impression. Oh boy, this gets better. I have no idea, LOL. Who would ask that? Oh, never mind, I know who. Should I be cautious? LOL. Unfortunately, being the type of person I am, it sometimes attracts orbiters. It's weird. He's just making sure your intentions are good. He's worried is all. Keep this in mind. There's someone who is suspicious of Sen and Lucky having a little tryst or a fling over the internet, which sounds cringy as fuck if you ask me. Just keep that in mind for later. It's going to be really funny when we find out who it is. Okay, but let me find the right page here. Okay. So we skip to August 1st. By the way, I'll give you the info tomorrow, just moving it on a Google Drive until then through Pixelia. She isn't what she seems in terms of pronouns. So if you ever want to play around with that, there it is. All right, you here? What's up? I've got an interesting Google Drive for you. Oh? Would this be confidentially exchanged? You know, I won't leak anything. I don't give a shit about clout. Hi, Jinx. We're reading this just on a public live stream in front of everybody. Sen, I already know you're in the loop about this, but this is just, I can't help but laugh at this. What a snake. What a fucking snake. I won't leak anything until she does, until it's convenient for her to do so. Sweet. Hero hates dirty laundry. Okay, so this is not important because I'm not interested in this because it's not relevant to what I am discussing tonight. However, it could be relevant another time. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. 619. Lucky. What kind of locale shit does the farms care about in regards to I Stand With Vic? Depends on what kind of attention you try to attract to a person. I'm just here to prove a point. I'm pushing the Tug as a fake I Stand With Vic YouTuber who is only latching onto the controversy for monetary gain. I want to push that I Stand With Vic doesn't have as many moral high grounds as they make themselves out to, especially the lesser known ones. Then find the inconsistencies. Farms hate hypocrisy. Find contradictory behavior and actions to shit they claim to stand for. But do it in a way that makes it not so obvious you're trying to start shit. If you're a Kiwi Farms member and you listen to Lucky Jinx, just stop. Just stop orbiting around her. Just stop doing what she says. She's clearly manipulating people to go after particular people that she's got an issue with, and she can't do it herself because she does this tough guy act, but all she does is, aside from the roasts, is she gets other people to do her dirty work for her, and this is the proof of that. There's just no doubt about it. And then Sen responds, heh, that'll be hard. So the stuff I have now is aimed directly towards the group I'm showing... since the stuff I have is aimed directly towards the group I'm showing distaste for at the moment. Their stupid little narrative will be crushed. And I'm not sure what that's in reference to. I think that's in reference to, like, the Crow drama shit that happened in the past. But, again, not important for our purposes. Go to page 33. Okay. And go down a bit. 11:10. Sen asks, by the way, who's Damien? Kiwi Farms guy, does great shit. He's a good guy. Is he a top Kiwi guy? Not top, like he isn't a mod, but he's a great contributor and did so much work during Comicsgate. People legitimately thought he was ya boy Zach. I just realized I can't get in that NBA thread. LOL. Tells me I gotta log in or some shit. Did she lock the thread or something? It's not posted in Weeboards. It's in the Proving Grounds section. No idea what that is. It shows the Proving Grounds section, and then it goes on to say, to be blunt, Ishra is a sack. Okay, this is some shit with Ishra. I think at 55 is where things start to get spicy. And here, on October 10th, 2019, Sen asks, Lucky, you're 5'2"? LOL. I'm a womanlet. Haha, that's wholesome. Knife emoji. Yeah, if I would have said cute, I might end up getting a Kiwi thread on me, so I changed it. Ha, another knife emoji. LOL. What can I say? You're kind of charming in your own way. And then she posts this image of a tough, badass lolly chick or whatever. It's not really important. Let's move on to page 57. And where to start. All right, we'll start here. Sen says on October 11th, 2019, it's no different than what Dean and them were doing when they came after you. A like is a like, Lucky. And you've shown before that you'd stand up for me in the past if you thought something was BS. Never told you to do you just did it because you knew it was BS. But this time seems to be different. So what gives? Give me a few. I just woke up. Like, just woke a few minutes ago. Night shift, yo. That's fine. I'm not trying to bother trying to bother you. You don't owe me anything. I'm just trying to understand it. It's cool, hon. You're genuinely curious. I know how it is. You're being sort of sweet to me, or sweet right now. Should I be scared? I'm not awake enough to be my usual bitchy self. Ah, nice lucky is kind of cute. And she posts this reaction. LOL. You ever look back at shit from years ago and think, okay, this is some other dumb shit that's not important. Go to page 59. October 14th, 2019. Random question. Are you married? I feel like I've told you this before. You have, but it's been a while. It never hurts to be sure either way. Why would you need to be sure? It's not like you're interested in me anyway. Laughed my ass off. Oh, goody. Training my mentions pissed off over my comments about the new Medicare video. Sips tea. Okay, and that's page 60. So we got a little... You get a little vibe here. It sends kind of coming on to her a little bit. Lucky's just kind of passively, like, you know, taking it in. Let's go to page 65. Okay. And then they post some dumb random thought. I don't know who this is. I don't care. Sen says, what you got planned? Stuff and things. She's already got negative attention herself. Blah, blah, blah. Also, goddamn, someone get her a drink because she's thirsty as fuck. LOL. And this is some other Sen girl orbiter donating like $100. And Sen says, LOL, by the way, you thirsty for me yet? Yeah? And then doesn't quite respond yet. And then she posts this tweet here. Sen posts this other tweet. Okay, so I think that... Give me a second. All right, so what page are we up to? Okay, gonna go to page 68. Okay, so this is on October 20th, 2019. He blocked the shit out of you. Yeah, I think it was just the jeans. I scroll a bit. Maybe I'm missing a little bit of context here. No, it's just random shit. Doesn't really matter. He blocked the shit out of you. Yeah, I think it was just the... I don't know what this word is. I think it was just that part. Yeah, it's cute watching people tag him in my NBA shit, knowing he has me blocked. Is that why you hit on me? Being a rebel and going against your internet daddy? You little scamp. Huh. Well, when you put it that way, it's even more of a reason. And then she responds with a lewd emoji. Some responds, LOL. Jinx says, my DMs are always open if he ever wants to try to talk to me, you know. I'm not a bitch-made nigger like him and don't have him blocked. You know, you want to talk to him even after you've basically shat him into oblivion and are one of the main reasons people have ammo to use against him. Why wouldn't I want to talk to him? The thing about me is no matter how much I dislike someone, I'm always open to civil discourse. Besides, I'd absolutely love the opportunity to BTFO with him personally. Imagine trying to justify all the lying and shit he's done to someone who's literally has the right seats to counter it. It'd be like Mike Tyson fighting an infant. How about you and me get under the bed sheets first? Not even taking me out to dinner first? I'm not Karen or SG. You're gonna have to work a lot harder if you want to get arad. Ha ha ha. Real talk though, I probably wouldn't have gone as hard on him if he hadn't set off my red flag detector being a cunt to me on Twitter. Him arguing with me, arguing about what Cody said and his Bubba Fest GFM earned my ire and got my bad side. You heard me on VC. When I get someone on my shit list, I go scorched earth. He shouldn't have done shady shit if he didn't want to get caught. Same goes for Ashley. Ashley's his wife, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's in reference to how it was also important to not only go after Tug and dox him and reveal all his personal shit about him, but also to drag up all the family members, which somewhat to some degree is justified because his wife was doing some shady shit behind the scenes and including a lot of cucking, I heard. Like Tug getting cucked with like a bunch of dick pics. I don't know what's going on. I don't know all the details about going on that, but it sounds hilarious. And there was also like rumors, and of course, Tug also brings his daughter into a lot of his projects and stuff. But still, come on. And Sen says, real talk though, I just want to get behind that lucky ass. Heh. Real talk though, I thought you and Karen were a thing. And then it shows stuff with Karen. Sen says, Korean filters, LOL. Have I ever... And then Sen says, have I ever seen you, by the way? Have I ever seen you? Maybe. Please don't tell me you're leafy, LOL. That's a mean meme all in itself. LOL, I'm not completely white. Oh yeah, I vaguely remember you saying you're some flavor of Hispanic or something. Yeah. What are you anyway, flavor-wise? Is bitch a flavor? Yeah. That's actually the flavor that makes me want to tap that ass. Haha, strangely enough. I love this. Now, I like to point out here that Jinx isn't like telling him to fuck off, go away. She's not really doing that. She's kind of letting him, she's kind of playing with him to some degree, like with the flirtatious banter back and forth. I like to keep in mind that Jinx was complaining on July 4th that Sen was a homewrecker or some shit like that. So just bear this in mind because it gets better. Okay, so I'm on page 70, and where am I? Okay. We're going to skip to page 77. Now, this is something weird. I don't know what prompted Sen to say this. And when I contacted Sen about this, he was evasive in answering. So I'm going to read this out, and then I'm going to give a little speculation on it, but it's not really confirmed. Sen says, thought you were going to make me work for it, cute stuff. It's a freebie because I thought it was funny. Oof. Would have taken your booty as a freebie instead, haha. Sorry, I'm not Karen or Supercuck. Laughing my ass off. Fuck, why do I find that bitchy attitude sexy? Because you're used to thirsty girls throwing themselves at you, and it's probably a change of pace when you encounter a female who holds herself as an actual woman, not a little girl. What is he referring to here? Thought you were going to make me work for it, cute stuff. What does he mean by that? What did Jinx give to Sen? Did they have phone sex? Did she show a picture of herself to Sen? Of some caliber or another? It's not tits, it's not ass, but... Or could it be tits? It's not booty, that's all we really know. I don't know what this is referring to, and either Sen doesn't remember or he's not willing to tell me. I will let you make of that as you will. Okay. So that was page 77. Go to page 79. Okay. Okay, so start from here. LOL. Tug is still important, remember that. And if you forget for a second, a networking buddy who's doing okay will remind you. I hate that YouTube cucked YouTube tracking on Social Blade. Even waltzed into Matt's Kiwi thread today and got BTFO'd. LOL. Ran away like a bitch-made nigger when he got called out. It makes me sad hearing and seeing a little devil throwing in with Tug. I liked a few of his videos. Tug's where the money's at, am I right? Gotta sell your soul to him. And then Jinx shows an unflattering image of Ethan Van Sciver, Tug, Comicsgate creators, sucking Ethan Van Sciver's tits, which that's kind of disgusting. Sen says, LOL, the fuck? I know, I'm fucking awful, LOL. But that's what I like about you, heh. Watch out, Dom will get jealous. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure Dom here refers to Dominique Sky. It's not clear. It's possible maybe her significant other is actually named Dom, but I really doubt it. And she posts this picture here of like a, I guess a Wacky World of Gumball character. Sen says, LOL, I had Rachel in my DMs. They're super fucked that up for me. Hang on a second. Okay. just got to check to see if there's anything relevant here. No, there's not. So let's go to page 84. Okay, I'll start here. Imagine being married, and this is on October 25th, 2019. Imagine being married and your wife is sending dudes shit like this. And this is in relation to like the dick pic stuff. Sen says, oof, hope that's not actually his wife. Because if it is, that would mean she's either pulling ops on someone or Tug's not hitting it right. The latter is extremely depressing. They're both hilarious to me. Oof. Have I ever told you your bitchy side is the most appealing side to me? Okay, Sen, no, please no, don't. No, what are you doing? I guess lots of guys tell me that. Damn. Well then, consider my statement retracted. Haha. Some girls too, but with the whole Me Too SJW shit, I really have been looking on that side of the fence. Ha, interesting. I still remember that one guy asking me months back what my relationship was with you. That was funny. Yeah, it was. Back then, I wasn't even interested in you like that. You were just someone that saw things my way, and that was all. You weren't a drone, and I wanted to know someone like that. Again, Sen, this is fucking cringe. The fuck is this even? Then it goes on about this tweet. The fuck is this even supposed to mean? Laugh my ass off. He's a motivational speaker now, apparently in reference to Tug. If he's as good of a motivational speaker as he is a psychiatrist, someone's going to commit neck rope on his watch. Laughing my ass off. I guess after all that low engagement, he needed a tweet like this. Seems like something he'd do so, you know. I'm here for you, dear viewer, as long as you make sure to pay me. Me reading his fake motivational bullshit. And then it shows this risque image over here. Make it that as you will. Sen says, out of curiosity, how many others want some lucky booty for themselves? Was I not supposed to ask that? Is that like asking Tug how giving him money defeats the SJWs? Not gonna lie, sometimes I wake up and just close my notifications without looking. LOL. Currently, you're the only dude hitting on me, but that's probably because I'm a social recluse at the moment. I'm only active in 2 Discords. How about in real life? Or is that counting in real life too? And she does not answer that. But she does, they talk about Tug for a bit. This page, let's see. Okay, and then they move on. Conversation. Okay. 88. I see someone in comment section saying I should shit on Ralph. This stream isn't about Ralph, so no. So this is Jinx showing some Twitter shit that's not really important. And then send response to that. LOL, you're real cute when you clown on retards. Years of practice. And then she shows the anime baldy girl. Why are you a social recluse? I never got to ask you. Why would someone as witty and charming as you go and do that? Oh, there's totally no sarcasm in that, by the way. Tug's men can vouch for how good of an impression you leave. Heh. Because I don't like people. I've always disliked people and found most to be disingenuous fuckasses. What about you? If you're such a catch, why go after e-pussy? What do you mean my options are open everywhere? The public only gets to see the east side because that's the closest they'll get for now. Certain girls do catch my attention, though, personality-wise, if I find them interesting/refreshing. I can't help but want to get to know them a bit more. But if the girl gets on my dick, well, I'm not going to exactly shut it down. I like to flirt from time to time. LOL, E-harem prototag. There's only one E-ass I'm interested in right now. Do you even look remotely like your channel avatar? Genuinely curious. Oh, now that sounds like a little bit of a flirt. I don't know, guys. Press 1 if you think this is a little bit of flirting on Jinx's part. And Sen responds, a bit. Not as pasty, no yellow highlights, and not as lanky as I work out. Please tell me you don't look like an emancipated puppet like Hero Hey. Nah, nothing like that. But now, I'm curious about what you look like. Do you even have that nice E-ass one would describe? Haha. I've been told as much, yeah. I don't slather my face in 15 layers of makeup like CG and Karen, though. That's a relief. I'm also fond of giving nice asses a good smack. I'm hoping you're a fan of that. Then again, I only have your word to go off of, so I'll probably need to get some visual proof before wanting to smack. Ha. I'll need some visual confirmation you're worth it. Because if you look like some fuckboy whose ass I can't kick with, that's a no for me. Remember, guys, Jinx complained that Sen was hitting on her while he knew she was a married woman. Let's think about this for a second. In any event, Sen says, haha, fair enough. Booty aside, though, what eye/hair, color/complexion? Extra curious about that now. Oh? Already told you mine, more or less. Medium complexion, brown eyes, hair currently dark brown, but I usually dye it in between colors at the moment because I'm getting it cut soon. Hopefully not super short, but I am a fan of brunettes, so definitely interested. Heh. And that's not even taking that nice E-ass you supposedly have. Ha. I don't like hair too short. Makes chicks looks like Butch Dykes. You're right. There's another reason I like long hair in a girl, though. You could probably already guess, but I'm a big fan of doggies, so you know. Occasionally also like to pull my girl's hair when I'm behind. Okay, this is cringe. Like, really, this whole, both of them, really cringy. And Jinx says, yeah, I can see that. And Sem responds with, ha, by that reaction, you don't sound like you're a fan. I'm not Karen. I don't get off to words, especially if there's no face to go with it. It just makes them seem like an empty gesture. I feel that. Then again, you are a Kiwi, a married Kiwi too, so you won't exactly blame me for being a bit hesitant. And what makes you think Karen's only gotten off words? Heh. She seems desperate. LOL. You know, I agree with that, but I've seen too many weebs actually wanting to nab her for whatever reason. Thirst. Goes both ways, it seems. Okay. That's page 89. I think the conversation shifts from this point. Gotta go to page 90. And then they talk about how Tug's noticing that Jinx is around. And it continues. Okay. And it says, not very stealthy, huh? Or perhaps he wanted you to find that. Tug is the master of mind games, after all. I didn't even find it. One of my birdies told me. Same thing. He knows you guys watch, or at least I presume he does. Would be stupid to think you don't. And then Jinx says, I mean, why even do it? I'm laughing at it, that's it. Trying to intimidate, perhaps? Big bad Tug is coming for you. That's the only thing I could think of. He's gonna do a video on me like he did LNC months from now, laughing my fat ass off. He might. If he does, I'll laugh as he comes up with some bullshit story that I'm Ren or something. Haha, I wouldn't put it past him. So tell me, is today a work day or spending some time before being married lady? Heh. I'm at work, nigga. Heh. You always dodge acknowledging the married part. Why would I acknowledge it? It's not relevant to anything. I could be. I could not be. Wait a minute. Why is Jinx saying this? Why would Jinx say something like that if there's nothing going on between the two of them? Really makes you think. It really does make you think. Could it be that Jinx is kind of... could it be that Jinx has feelings for Sen? Or is it the case that Jinx is manipulating Sen? Let's keep on reading. And Sen says, haha, come on now. I think someone accused me of being married to another Kiwi the other day. Again, throwing more deflections, etc. And Sen says, guess your married status will remain a mystery until I remember what you told me. And even then, how do you know what I told you is the truth? That's another good point. You're basically telling me not to trust you. I don't tell people what to do. Insinuating that I shouldn't trust you, ha. Yeah, I know you're not demanding, surprisingly. I'm too apathetic to care. But anyway, I've kept enough things secret for you to prove I ain't just some glow in the dark. Don't quite get that last part. Tragic. Let's see. Okay. The conversation veers off into more meandering and is not the good bit, so we will skip to that. 99. By the way, if people are missing out on the context of this because they didn't tune into the stream earlier, Jinx is a mid-tier Kiwi that does important work on the farms, as explained earlier. So there you go. And she's also heavily involved with the Weeb War shit. Okay, so let me see if this is relevant. Okay. Give me a quick second. Okay, I'll start here. And for that, yeah, you're the one that unfriended me again. LOL, don't be mad. Not mad, just confused. But on the real, I can't talk much at the moment. I've been given a very juicy lead that I need. But on the real, I can't talk much at the moment. I've been given a very juicy lead I need to follow up on. Of course. This is a hell of a rabbit hole if true. Video worthy. Lucky. But I gotta go. I've got work to do. Alright. You should stop being a stranger, or at the very least tell me why you became one in the first place. Been busy. Still am. Got a huge docs I'm working on. I was referring to more of the unfollow and unfriend Discord/Twitter. I was cutting down my I Stand with Vic involvement because honestly, people were getting super retarded then. I stumbled upon a convicted pedo among I Stand with Vic, and it's been my pet project, connecting the dots. Heh, I guess I was just another one of those disposable I Stand with Vic people to you then. And then it continues on. If you're gonna be dramatic and try to guilt me or some shit, you can fuck off right now. I don't have time nor patience for some immature and inane dumbfuckery. Yeah. Miss Hardass over here, God forbid one shows emotion at any point. I get you though, no hard feelings now that I'm sure. I do show emotion, but I think I get caught up over someone following you or not is childish and off-putting. The whole beefing with NBA was embarrassing to watch. Here's the thing though. If the thought of guilt occurs to mind, chances are, as you know, you're in the wrong, or at the very least, you're putting on a front. Oh, I agree, but here's a secret. It was worth a good payday. How's Kappa going, by the way? Pretty gay. Yeah, YouTube is fucked. I know you might find this concept to be shocking, but I did legit care about you a bit too much. I'm now starting to realize, LOL, I can tell by the change in topic you either don't care or just want to stir the convo in another direction for other purposes. Don't care about me. Don't waste your time. Emotions or any feelings you might have on me. I'm not worth it. I'm just some bitch on the internet. I'll always be the first to say I'm not worth it. I'm the one that's disposable, not you. Once you realize that, you'll understand me and what I do better. You're a bitch on the internet. I can't help but be drawn to, LOL. Laughing my ass off. I'm one in real life. You're not making a good cause for why I shouldn't be interested. Haha. To be honest, I don't know what the whole self-loathing thing is a buzz about. But the more you say stuff like that, the more it makes me not want to do or believe it. So far, I only have you telling me you're this and this, but I haven't given examples as to why I shouldn't care. If I had those, maybe I can make a better judgment about whether or not this is true. But as of now, all I have to work with is what I've seen you in this DM, Twitter posts, likes, and retweets, as well as comments made in the other servers. Based on that, I'm not willing to call you disposable. Stop wasting your time with this. This is really cringe. Like, seriously, really shouldn't be doing this. So that's what you're working on. Interesting. Yep. Okay. See my other page. Believe so. Let's go to page 108. Okay. This is some messages Jinx got. Sen says, oh yeah, he mentioned you today on the server. Yeah, I heard, little weirdo. I'm not a child enthusiast, so he can piss off. Creepy little wanker. Supergirl followed me, by the way. LOL. No comment. Yeah, I can see it. The thirst, LOL. And he's referring to some Discord drama over here. And then Jinx says, I thought it was past the phase in my life, preteen boys jerked. Okay, so Jinx says, I thought I was past the phase in my life. Preteen boys jerked off to me. And then she puts a stop emoji. Sen responds with, LOL, not a preteen. I was talking about SSIMS, LOL. Oh, ha. Just gonna skip past my thirst this time around, huh? Glossing over it since I'm working at the moment. Oh, night ship? Yep. Have fun. Cat emoji. Stop being a stranger too. Fucking hate that. No. Why in the holy fuck did I end up catching feelings for someone like you? LOL. Fucking twisted world. Karma? I could never replace your chocolate boo-boo bear, NBA. Karma for what? I'm an angel. You know this better than anyone. No, Sen, you're no angel. Just stop. No, this is just. I'm really surprised that Jinx did this for this long. I'll give my I'm gonna go ahead and reiterate my thoughts at the end, but wow. All right, give me 1 second. Okay. Karma for what? I'm an angel. You know this better than anyone. X to doubt. By the way, about that, why do people want to cling on to that out of curiosity? I never understood it. What? The NBA thing. Help me understand, because I honestly can't, and I kind of want to. Okay, is this more meandering? Yeah, it is. Let's go to page 118. Give me a quick second. I may have gotten the wrong page here in my notes. Okay. Sen says, on November 30th, 2019, you're not brown, right? SSIMS keeps posting some brown chick and says it's you. Then Ray says it's her, so I'm not the same tone as Ray, LOL, and I don't have tats. All right, guess you're still cute then. Am I ever going to get a peek? Am I? Oh, is that your way of hinting that I could still get that lucky booty? If you don't make yourself look like an embarrassing shitlord. Now, notice this. She doesn't say no. She doesn't say fuck off or anything like that. She teases and toys with him with the possibility that this is a thing that could happen. Like we've seen her do numerous times before. So, moving on. LOL, LOL, of course not. I would never. Looks like Tugger finally cracked the case. Goes this thing. Let's see, page. Okay, I'm going to scroll on to page 121. All right, give me 1 quick second. Okay. More Discord nonsense that doesn't really matter, so I'm not sure I have this in my notes. Go to page 126. Down to page 6. I think I understand on December 5th, 2019. I think I understand why you weren't feeling me when I did that. That now, actually. It does look pretty bad, and it's pretty annoying. Maybe a bit of you starting to rub off on me. And then thumbs up emoji. LOL. Would you answer one thing for me? What's up? It's kind of on my mind. It's been kind of on my mind for a while now, and it just makes me really curious. Are you actually married? Do you really think someone would willingly commit to spending the rest of their life with me? I do? LOL. And she gives a back emoji. Your bitchiness is charming. Charm the hell out of me, as I'm sure you're aware of by now. Indeed. LOL. And it goes on. I think I missed a part in here that's particularly degenerate. That was passed between the two of them. So I may have to scroll back up to it later. Okay, but I think we're almost at the end here. This is where she basically tells him off. And I believe that starts at 1:30. Okay, so this is on December 5th, 2019. Laughing my ass off. I got one last question before I get off. What's up? You told me not to catch feelings for you. Is the reason because you know nothing's gonna come of this, or is it something else? The reason is because it's fucking dumb, LOL. How so? Huh? The reason is because it's fucking dumb, LOL. Huh? How so? Because I'm just some bitch you met online. You don't really know me. Yeah, I've seen enough to want to know you, dum-dum. Enough to spark some interest, you know? I don't get it, but I guess. To put it simply, I want to know more about you because the little that I've seen so far has caught my eye. Then she gives this very dissatisfied reaction face saying, that sounds very gay. Laughing my ass off. Why? Kill me such a moment with a meme. Sometimes it be like that. This is your way of trying to make me lose interest by killing the mood and not. I mean, it might be, but I can't kill what doesn't exist. Damn, that's how it be for you then. I really, really hope my Matt catches these. And then this is more tug drama shit. Showed him it. He gave a speech. Oh, but it's funny that I showed him that screenshot and his first reaction was, Jesus, you're linking me that lucky jinx person again. LOL. You're in my next video. You're in my next video, by the way. I am? LOL. Yeah. And then he links this video here. Heh, I'll watch it later. I totally wasn't thinking about your Latin booty at any point during the making this video. Thinking face. Sen emoji. Sen says, ha ha ha. There's a lot of booty in the world, but there's only one that's bitchy enough to warrant a hard smack. Try it, and I bet I can snap your wrist like a dry twig. LOL. You got muscle on ya? If not, you might have a hard time. But if you can do it, by all means, much respect. I'm trained in jiu-jitsu, Chinese kenpo, and taekwondo. My father wanted to make sure I could take care of myself. I don't believe this for a second. Another trait of Kiwis that you might not be aware of is that they like to LARP a lot. They like to be therapists, Marines, CIA agents, all kinds of shit, lawyers, and they just make shit up on the fly without any proof or evidence to back it up. So if a Kiwi ever claims to speak from authority and they're not actually showing anything, or anyone on the internet claims to speak from an authoritative position and there's nothing to verify that, hold them in the high suspicion that they might be lying. Just saying. That's actually pretty appealing, not gonna lie. Maybe I should spar Hirohei. Laughing my ass off. Spar with me into the bedroom. And then she gives an emoji reaction face. Haha, you're a shorty, right? Was it you that told me you were 5'3", or am I thinking of someone else? That's about my height, yeah. Shorty with a booty, and apparently C's or D's. Who's the emote, and why does it look like Sen Shamel? And he goes on to talk about General ASC. That's General ASC. Like, literally his face. Kiwi doxed him months ago. Oh, Andy. My boy Matt with the shout-out. And then shows the Umbrella Guy tweet. Okay, let me see how much more of this document we have to go. And then I probably have to scroll back for one particular thing that should be shown. Because I must have missed over it. Okay, only a few more pages, guys. And then we'll reach our conclusion with this segment. Okay. Sen asks here, on December 6, 2019, did you ever end up watching that video? Yeah, kind of don't like the attention on me. I feel it cheapens what I do because I don't do it for the attention. I just do it because I want to. This is a very interesting comment from Jinx to make. Because previously she said she doesn't give about shit about PR, about her self-image, etc. And now it's like, oh, well, actually she does. Because if she gets too much attention, like I'm giving her now, that could make her look bad. Interesting. And Sen says, I know you don't want it for attention, but I do wonder what the end goal is sometimes. And then Jinx says, there is none, only my own amusement. That's big lie. No, you gave this big self-aggrandizing speech about how Tug's a grifter and all this other stuff. Let's not pretend this is strictly for the lols or whatever. There's a clear incentive to go ahead and punish people for doing shitty things, and that's what the position you want to be in. Like, the pretext of, like, I'm just doing this for the lols is a way to deflect responsibility from your actions. That's it. And Sen says, you don't believe anything has an end goal, and every action has a reason behind it? I only speak for myself. My end goal is lols. Aha, I see. My end goal is not losing ya. And then me and Glenn have a contest. It's not important. Is this your low-key way of telling me you don't like when I get mushy? Also, out of sheer morbid curiosity, do I mean anything to you in particular? And if so, what? Like, Sen, she's clearly giving you the cold shoulder at this point. You really should just stop. Seriously. And then Jinx says, no one on the internet means anything to me. I'm very much sociopathic online. Maybe even a bit in real life. No, Jinx, you're not a sociopath. That's fucking cringy. Like, seriously. That's just dumb. I see. Oh, and about the video thing, I didn't get a chance to say much because I was going to sleep. But you don't need to do stuff like name drop me and call me cutie and shit in your videos. I don't really think it's flattering. I know I don't have to. That's just commentary. But don't know that's what it was like with you. I'm just weird. I don't like it. It's unwanted attention. That's not weird. I get that. The sociopath is what I find weird. I don't buy it, or maybe I just don't want to believe it's true. If I was inclined to, I could block you right now and wouldn't lose any sleep over it. You could be not even an afterthought. Is that what you want? It really seems like that, huh? And by the way, this is a lie because Sen left these mock spot people alone for a while. And as soon as they got the opportunity to do so, they did their own little smears and whisper campaigns and all this other shit while he was gone. So, no, Jinx, you actually do have an investment in what this guy does. Sen responds with, I really like that, huh? It's not even a you thing. It's just how I've been for years. Why? Why would you want to be like that? And I want you guys to really focus on this because this is someone who is described as a mid-tier level Kiwi, someone who brags about using their clout and their influence on the other Kiwis to get stuff done, who's regarded in some degree, and this is what who gained Sen's influence for sure, and led him on in this way by saying she was married and then just saying, oh, it doesn't really matter. Am I really married? Putting a question mark next to it, using her feminine willies to lure him in. And she didn't say no. Like, she didn't explicitly say no each time. She was like okay with it for the most part. She just gave like vague kind of emojis thing of like angry reaction faces and stuff like that. Even after Sen said that her bitches just made her feel hot. If this is a real concern for her, why didn't she block Sen? But continuing. My own amusement. Humor is one of the few things I indulge in. I can slip into most social groups and use just enough charisma to charm people so that I can brand with them for amusement. I'm what they call a social chameleon. Don't get close to me. Don't catch feelings from me. I'll never reciprocate. I warned you. Now, think about what kind of person does this. Like, a person that worms their way into various communities, something I've been accused of, using their charm or charisma to go ahead and fuck with them. Huh. Really weird that the Kiwis are guilty of this, or at least some of them are. And Jinx is not the only one. They're not all female, but they all certainly like to smooth talk and try to get into these places in order to gain influence over others. And this is the kind of people that you're dealing with. Two-faced shits like this. Like, what the fuck? This is some gay ops internet shit that we're dealing with. If I really wanted to be a bitch, I would have strung you along like a puppy on a leash. It's not difficult. Well, that's like what you did, Jinx. Like, we read these DM conversations. It's very clear you played with Sen's emotions in order to get something out of him. Or maybe you really had feelings for him and regretted it. And then, yeah, so this behavior isn't really anything new. It doesn't surprise me, but yeah, that's Jinx, a respected mid-tier Kiwi. And I could go on about, I could go on into like this stuff. Actually, yeah, I think I will for a little bit more because there's a little bit more posts she makes that sink the point in. If I really want to be, might as well have. I didn't because I told you repeatedly, you had chances to walk away. You can't blame me because I warned you. You insisted on being stubborn. Huh, that's really odd. Let me just pull that post off to remind people what about this. About what she takes away, what her big thing is with this shit. Is it there? She led Sen on, despite the fact it is mentioned in both Debate Hole and his own server that I was married and Michael told him. Plus, anyone who actually reads the DMs would see I had zero interest in him. But I guess when you're hard up for content, context doesn't matter. So she's saying that she didn't lead Sen on, Sen was just a horn dog, Sen just didn't know what he was doing, Sen didn't mind his business, but no, the DMs don't show that. The DMs show that she's a cunt. That's what it shows. It shows that she twists and plays with his emotions like she's like a mini little version of Pokimane. Or better yet, no. What Lucky Jinx is a very woman she criticized. Now, there's a woman called Gothic Sushi who's this Islub who made a name for herself. There's been a bunch of allegations about her I won't get into, but the thing that makes them categorically the same is that Gothic Sushi and Jinx both go ahead and take advantage of thirsty Kiwis that were willing to go ahead and simp hard for these women in order to get a little closeness as Poo-Tang, in order to do dumb shit for them, like doxing, digging up information, getting leads, stuff like that. So they're both the same species. They're both pretty much the same kind of thing. These are ethos. This is what kind of people that Kiwi Farms has as prominent members. This is what we're dealing with. And she even goes on, like, talking about this in a little bit more detail while she tries to deny it at the same time. Sen says, "Why would you come to my defense? Why would you come back and tease me the way you did? You warned me while doing things that would make me want to do the exact opposite. Why would you say what we talk on VC, humor the possibility of more? Tell me a bit about yourself out of the blue unless that was a lie. I'm meticulous in what I do. I defended you to gain your trust because I thought you'd be humorous, and at times you were. Then feelings started getting involved, so I began to distance myself. Feelings on your end, not mine. Want to make that clear." Right, then why tell me that I wasn't replaceable, that you were? Because you were probably a good person. I know I'm not. I'm petty, manipulative, vindictive, selfish, etc. I don't sugarcoat, I'm flawed. And even still, I don't want you to disappear. Oh, God, Sen. Seriously, dude, just get a girlfriend. Like, no e-girls. Seriously, no e-girls. E-girls are the worst. I feel like you see me as this idealized vision of the type of girl you want. Like, you're almost blinded by this romanticized version of me, and it's disorienting to your perception of my true nature. Your true nature? Dude, I'm a massive bitch. Like, completely and utterly. Ask Gravity. He's the one who's known me for years. He'll be the first to tell you the capacity for maliciousness I have. Don't disappear. I'm not going anywhere yet. Weebor still got some lows left in it. Lucky, get rid of the yet. And then she does the emoji react, the meme react thing. Sen says, sigh. You know, I've always thought it funny how some people call me Lucky and others call me Jinx, and I think it's dependent on how they see me. Like, when I'm starting shit with people, I'm usually called Jinx, but when it's something positive, I get called Lucky. People are weird. I've always called you Lucky. I've never called you anything other than that because that's all I see you in you. Again, I'm cringing at this. Yeah, my point exactly. Yeah, but I've seen your negative side before. Quote unquote negative. Except it's not negative. It's what I think usually and you're the only other person that doesn't care and says it too. The notion of how people perceive you is irrelevant. I wish more people understood that. Sigh. You shouldn't have retagged me that day. I knew you were in dynamic. I saw you, but I didn't bother saying it to you because you made your decision when you stopped hitting me up and unfriended and followed. I got the picture. And yet, even after all that, LOL, you came back and teased me jokingly saying that I missed you. I guess it's my fault for thinking that you could read between the lines. Well, I didn't know know it was like this. Usually when you try to talk to someone again or get their attention, it's for a reason. The first time you left, in fact, I went on Twitter and... Oh, man, this is hard to read. The first time you left, in fact, I went on Twitter and got you back. You would always come back for some reason. LOL, I guess it meant nothing, though. I'm going to stop dancing around this. I'll just say it and be done with it. I love you. I know that means literally nothing to you. This is mostly my own selfish... Okay. This is my own selfish reason so that when you leave, I have no regrets. I love you, Lucky Jinx, Killer Queen, Explosion Murderer, whatever the fuck alias you go by. Thanks for the memories, I guess. Okay, Sen... Dude, I'm sorry. I gotta laugh at this. This is too funny. I'm not gonna not laugh at this. That's way too funny. That was really, really bad. And Sen says, by the way, do Kiwis really charge $20 to get info on someone? I've never had to ask. Someone brought it up today. LOL. Stop using emotes all the time. It means you're horny. Wait, do you even get horny? I pay my Nitro sub every month. I want my money's worth. Besides, after what I told you, my sex life is none of your damn business. Wow. Yeah, I guess I don't get that luxury, huh? The luxury of knowing my personal business? No. Dude, we don't even know each other's names. Come on now. Literally would not be opposed. I think I asked you once, and you said Calvin, which is Leafy's name, so I was like, he's clown, fuck this. LOL, so I told you my name, and you got away with not telling me? How sneaky. Your fucking name is Calvin? Really? 555, come on now. Which, okay, appropriate reaction, actually. I'll give her credit for that. Sneaky. Tell me yours. I mean, it'll probably be a 50-50 and whether it's legit or not, if you tell me, but it would be nice to have something other than Lucky to call you by. Aria, that's all you get. And Sen says he likes it, and that's pretty much the extent of it. I think I missed something, though. It's kind of funny. It is kind of funny. And by the way, since you told Sen that your name was Aria here, and I think that Lucky and Jinx are preteen names that you don't deserve either one of them, I'm going to call you Aria from now on, even if it's not the case, because I think it's funny as fuck. All this to me is funny as fuck a little bit. Let me see something. Let me show you something really degenerate that was shared between the two of them, because I somehow missed this. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, that's where I left off. Okay. So on page 93, on October 28th, 2019, LOL noted, got a follow-up or are you getting cold feet? What? Oh, just saw you typing, then stopped. Thought you had more to add. Nope, mobile be like that sometimes. Also, I thought this was hilarious. And then we have this image, getting pussy eaten. Oh shit, my period just started. Then you have the guy, and then he becomes Joker with the period blood, which is pretty fucking disgusting. And also really, really sexual that Jinx shared with Sen. And she claims there was nothing going on between the two of them. But maybe this was just a joke. Let's keep reading, though. Sen says, laughing my fucking ass off. Fuck, that's gross. And Jinx says, it's gross, but if a dude did that, it'd be a hell of a power move. Laughing my ass off. I'll let that sink in. This woman claims that she wasn't leading Sen on, and she did nothing about that, but then she posts this shit that I'm showing you right here. Like, there's just no way this is not her hitting on him. Like, I don't know if it's sincere, like if she actually had feelings for Sen over the internet, or if this is something that it was just part of a 24/7, 48-hour ops or something like that. But this is like, she's legit hitting on this guy multiple times over a period of at least months. And it gets better. It gets better. But wouldn't the evidence suggest, given Lucky's own admission to her own nature of her character being a manipulative little bitch, wouldn't that suggest that none of these feelings were true? Right? You know, I think that too. But someone else has been forgotten in all of this. Someone else who is relevant to Lucky in particular. Remember the significant other? The one that Sen and Lucky talked about, like, at the beginning of their conversations months and months ago in these logs? That guy, he's got a particular name, and he is also a Kiwi. And I have a reliable source. And if Gravity wants to deny being a Kiwi, I have a reliable source that from a secret agent that he is one, based on this screenshot here. You don't get the kiwi fruit roll unless you actually are a kiwi. So yes, Gravity is also a kiwi, but he's also something else. Let's see what that something else could be. See, Lucky wasn't the only one to share DMs. It was also, I got these DMs from somebody else. And this is DMs between Sen and Gravity. And this is where shit gets really funny. At least to me anyway. I'll let you judge if it's funny or not. Gravity says, "Hey, do you mind if I talk to you real quick? What's up? Is there anything going on between you and Jinx? In terms of what? You guys seem to be close. She has admirable traits that are hard to find in this world." "Yes, she does. I was wondering because I have been on the server for just a few days, maybe a week, and I just got a weird vibe. Was just wondering if something was going on." "Weird vibe?" "Yep, a weird vibe. Like, almost as if you and her, maybe? Something to that effect? I don't know what she looks like, so I can't say I'm physically attracted. However, her personality and views are appealing to the levels where I wouldn't mind her as a love interest, although those aren't my intentions. As it stands, she's only someone who I respect for not being like the rest." And if we actually go to the messages here, and we actually scroll up to the 7th, let's just get to that real quick. Sorry, the 7th month. The last day of that month. We just gotta go up more and more and more and more. And we'll find it. It was in August. July 31st. Let's see. Yeah, the dates line up. This is where they talked about this exchange between the two of them. And the thing is, Gravity is the husband. Gravity is so insecure that his wife might be cheating on him over the internet that he actually DMs other guys, 20-year-old autists, to see if they're actually doing it together. So you know what? I think Jinx may have actually had feelings for Sen. I think Gravity is a massive cuck, or at least that's the impression I get from this here. Like, it's just the funniest shit I've seen out of this whole thing. And that's why that explains why Dorn, for those of you who pay attention to the beginning of the stream, was not care about anything that Gravity had to say, because he's a cuck, or at the very least he's a very insecure individual. And I know this because he might be a furry. Now, there's no evidence to suggest he's a furry. These are just rumors and speculations. But there is one interesting thing: when he reacts, he gets really defensive when you call him a furry. He gets really mad about that. So whatever you do, don't call him a furry. There's no evidence about it. There's not true. Like, him getting mad about it shouldn't be taken as proof of that. I'm just saying, like, he's one of the most, out of all the people I've talked to tonight, this guy's the most fucking insecure. Like, holy shit. And the thing is, I know that these two are actually married because I've been in VC with both of them, and I've heard them and their kids in the background. So yeah. Gravity, maybe you should learn to control your woman. I'm just saying. And then we have one last person to go over it. Person that I at first respected until I got a tip-off about him. And that would be Held, the upper-level Kiwi. I mean, maybe Jinx is a bitch, a lying, manipulative bitch that goes ahead and manipulates YouTubers and Kiwis alike for her own personal gain. Maybe that's pretty much been confirmed by these DMs and what she said and what she did to Sen, and going behind Gravity's back, etc. But in addition to that, what about the upper level Kiwis? Certainly they have more honesty and integrity, even though Gravity, Held, and Jinx all hang out in the same circles together in secret discords. Held is also a piece of shit. The reason why I thought he was cool was because I thought he was a straight shooter with me. I thought he was cool. I thought he actually liked my company or whatever, or he liked talking to me or respected me to some degree. It always seemed like that. He always seemed to be polishing the apple, etc. But sadly, that's not the case, because I got more DMs to share. And let me go ahead and share just that. As soon as I can get it. Just paste this right here. There we go. This is between Held and Sen. And this is on February 14th. And I forget exactly when I joined the server. It was around this time that I joined the server. Held says, okay, take your time. Not sure it's in reference to. It's not showing the screenshot. If it's relevant, Held or Sen can give it to me and I'll show it. Sen says, is John Kelly worth trusting? Held says, no. He will record everything you say to him and use it against you. No, where'd you get that from? If that were the case, there would be a whole lot more dirt on a lot more people. I don't record people without a very good fucking reason. And usually that means with their permission. Like, you can even ask Michael. When I recorded him in our conversation, I flat out told him, yeah, I'm recording this. So no, I don't record every conversation I have. In fact, the only one that I remember recording without permission would be, ironically enough, I think I did it Senpai at one point. Because, well, he was dishonest to me at the time. But I do believe mistakes can be forgiven in certain cases. In certain cases. No, he record everything you say to him, used against you. He's literally mental. And he has a giant hate boner for Nick. I mean, huge. I can understand people not liking Nick, but he's far over the edge. He's worse than any Kick Vicar in that aspect. I can see that. Well, who's more untrustworthy, him or Spectre? None. Just don't trust them both. But if I have to choose Spectre because he wouldn't record everything. See, Spectre is placed at more trust than me. Held hates Spectre. He does. Or at least, I don't even know that anymore. That might just be an act to just get on my good side. So I think that I can trust him. So I don't even know if he really hates Spectre or if he just clowns on him in order to win my approval. Because right here, he's saying he trusts Spectre more than me. But I think I can talk better JMK than to Spectre. Just avoid Nick or Weeb Wars in general. And advise me. And advice from me, don't do a pact with an autistic demon. He's around since GG. He has done fucked up shit. Trust me, you shouldn't work with people who are already around when Gamergate happened. Not worth it. They have too many bags and too many skeletons in the closet. Even Tuck and Flash, I said trust, but JMK is an exception. He was really hard involved with Gamergate. He's a career suicide walker around like Sargon. Okay, I've never made YouTube my career. I don't know where he's getting that from. And at the time, and so again, this is just more lies and more bullshit. But he continues. Let's see. And then Sen responds, LOL, Jesus. Have you read his thread? And do you know what kind of people he hanged around? I was following the thread's creation. I even helped to dig. He is someone you don't work with. So Sen trusts that thread, which claims that, among other things, I'm a member of GG Revolt. I was involved with Bergs and Fries harassing people, which I had no fucking involvement with. If Thidgerin was going around doing that shit, that's on him. Again, and if you actually read the actual evidence, you'll know that those are out of context screenshots being shown by a male feminist. And even if he got it right by some bizarre coinky dink, I'm not involved with any of that shit. But he's relying on this, and he helped dig for it. Not to mention, King of Pole was apparently involved in the project as well. Because if you look at one of the screenshots, it shows King of Pole's face on it, as I've shown before. Yet he's going ahead, recommending it, and said he was helped involved in the project. This guy is so full of shit. And this guy was really buttering me up for the longest of times and trying to get on my good side. He even gave me an invite to what I believe was Lucky Jinx's server. So this guy apparently was putting me on that level, but the whole time he said this shit and he carried that shit. So no, you can't trust any of these motherfuckers. They will use and turn on you. And then they go on. Sen says, I have not. Good, be careful what you are telling him. What does he do? You mean now? Yes. He came to my server for some reason. Someone posted in Nick's server. I think he thought it was one of Nick's underlings, but he realized it fast that I'm not. And it looks like he enjoys himself there. And the server is open for everybody. So good for him, I guess. And he's owning the Tar battle, so he can stay longer. Yeah. I'm glad that I was your monkey for entertainment, Held. Yeah, dude, seriously, eat shit. But I'm not the only one Held likes to manipulate and use for his own Tardon circles as he builds this little autistic empire with various Discord servers and YouTubers, by the way, behind the scenes. I do know. I thought of you like a fine internet buddy. I don't call many people as friends online. I would call only a few Kiwis my friends. I'm just going to say this. Pretty much 99% of all internet friendships, especially are bullshit, and 100% of all Kiwi friendships are bullshit. So this is just cringy shit. And by the way, another trend I've noticed in MockSpot is many of them like to pull a friend card out as an emotional play in order to get people to do things for them. It's disgusting. It's like Jim was right on that. Why the fuck would you want to have internet friends? Like, yeah, these things, yeah, okay. So Jim is not the end all be all. Jim obviously made a girlfriend off the internet, like some e-girl titty streamer he made that he settled down with. So obviously people can form emotional connections and bonds. This shouldn't be a total statement on all internet friendships. But for almost all of them, someone you don't know, someone you met in a drama community or drama circles, or someone you just met on Discord, probably not worth it. And definitely not worth it if they're involved with Kiwi farms. I know I don't know much about you either, but you have a cool aura about you. That probably doesn't make much sense, but you seem some level-headed and dependable, so I also consider you a fine internet buddy. This is also bullshit. Hell just gets clout by being a quote-unquote good digger, but the thread he made on me is trash. Absolute dog shit. He gets so many things wrong, and it hasn't been updated for accuracy. No one's bothered to do that. Did Held go to the moderator and say, hey, you're making this look bad by making this thread with all this false information here? No. And again, it is inaccurate because there's so many things in there they don't fact check, unverified claims, and things that are just outright false, and I could prove them false myself. But I'm not going to do the work for them. I'll let them clean up their own mess, which, they, of course, we know they won't do. Which is why when we go back to the beginning of the stream, what I said about them not doing that, yeah, that's all the proof you need. And for that matter, you can also point to other examples, like how Ron Toy is this big, huge monster because he struck his wife with a remote. They completely omit the context that she hit him first. Yeah, you won't hear about that from Nick, and you won't hear about that from the Kiwis. Just like the Kiwis will go on using fake evidence against Chris Sabat that's not been verified, not even true. At best, you might have one woman out there who believes Chris Sabat may have abused her. And by the way, that sort of evidence is wholesale rejected when it comes to Vic in any context. Even if it's sworn affidavits by multiple women over great periods of time with multiple documentation, even Vic's own words to back it up. So apparently, when it comes to Vic, him being a pedophile or a rapist or a sexual harasser or doing anything wrong has to be backed up with videotape evidence of him in the act of doing it. But Chris Sabat, oh, we got some rumors and some bullshit out there. He has a casting couch. So we'll believe it. And of course they'll say, oh, it's, but then they like to backtrack and say, oh, it's all for the lulz, it's all for fun. But then they get upset when you point this out to them and they overreact and they react negatively, as I pointed out at the beginning of the stream. So it's a bunch of bullshit. But there is one more point about Held I have to make in these DMs. Held, what's your strange relationship with Pods? Pods is a member of MockSpot. There's some drama going on with him and them that I'm not going into tonight. Maybe another night I'll go into it because they did some bullshit things that Jinx was doing to Sen in a different way, not a sexual way, clearly, but they were also doing manipulative tactics against him, at least to some extent, or at least that is my understanding of the situation. This is what Held says. He's a troll I work with because as I, Kiwi, I can't make my hands dirty, and he kept the secrets I told him in secret. He also knows when he shouldn't troll or listen to me. Fair enough. The docs tamers are the higher levels of Kiwis, right? Because I know not all Kiwis are equal. So does the average Kiwi work his way up, or how does it work exactly? You should go for subforums. They are different cultures for each of them. But in general, we boards, we docs are really appreciated. See? That just confirms what Dorn said. That corroborates what his about Kiwis having different levels. Held acknowledges that Kiwis have different levels, and you get more respect by doxing more people in these communities. And they have all their little private Discord servers, and they do all their little gay ops that they say they don't do, and they do all kinds of egregious shit that any YouTuber would do would face massive backlash or controversy. But these guys think that they're immune. They think they're not e-celebs. They are. They're just as bad as them. They're not really any much different, except while they might do categorically the same things, They do worse shit. Their solution to the cure of the e-celeb problem is worse than the disease. And this shit proves it. In fact, let me just read this part off to you again. He's a troll I work with because as Kiwi, I can't make my hands dirty. That's right. He's having pods do his gay ops for him on his behalf, probably unwillingly so, because if he did it, if he was caught doing it, then in that case, Held would look bad. So they do their stupid Tar-Don Discord mastermind shit, just like any of these e-celebs. Like, these guys put Kraut and T to shame. So in any event, that's why I don't like Kiwis. Kiwis are trash. All of them. They're liars, manipulators, doxers, etc. They're not worth any, like, none of them are worth trusting. None of them are worth your time. And honestly, there's no reason to be afraid of them. There's certainly no reason for me to be afraid of them, because I'm sure that if Kiwis really tried their hardest, their darndest, their hardest, they would find some dumb shit on me. And we would all have a good laugh about it. And we'd all say, okay, so John Kelly isn't as pure and perfect. Well, we all know I'm not a pure and perfect person, of course. I've admitted mistakes constantly. And I've probably made mistakes, probably on the stream, probably in the past I haven't brought up, and the future. But the thing is, that doesn't make anything I said, like, they're too dumb to recognize that, because then they also have to acknowledge when I was right. And they don't want to do that. They don't want to acknowledge the times I'm right. And that's most of the time, by the way. And if they were to do that, they have to admit that, yeah, he's not this big boogeyman that we've made him out to be. So that's all I really have to say. And I'm going to do more streams of the Kiwis as well. Because if they can go ahead and go to places like Twitter, Facebook, other social media sites, well, who's to say you can't go to a forum and find the cringy shit they post there? This is just the tip of the iceberg. Have you seen them cry and complain about when Vic lost the case? Have you seen them cope hard in face of all these various controversies? PPP covered some of this shit. Medicare covered this shit as well. Remember when they tried to go after him? He trashed the place, and they couldn't say shit because Kiwis don't know how to go. Kiwis don't know what to do when you invade their home and you put it and you shine sunlight onto the slime that's under the rock. So yeah, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. I'm just going to, oh, and also send, by the way, no e-girls. No e-girls. Like, seriously, dude, that shit about Professor Your Love to Lucky was just fucking funny as fuck. Lucky's a cunt. Gravity's a cuck. And Held is a faggot. That's all I have to say for tonight. I hope to see you all again soon. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope it was enlightening, entertaining, all that jazz. And peace out.